And a good evening to you from DeForest High School, home of the Norskies, as the Mount Horeb Barneveld Vikings take the road here tonight and take on the home-standing Defo Norskies. The Vikings come in 2-0 on the season, defeating McFarland and Monroe in consecutive weeks. DeForest, an 0-2 squad up to this point, but facing top-ranked Wanakee in game number 1 and losing to Menominee last weekend 28-6. A little bit more about the Norskies upcoming here. I'll be joined tonight by Will Imbus and Jack Goodwin. Blaine Bessel here as well. Will, a hot start here for the Vikings to start 2023, and all signs are pointing pretty good here for this team.
Yeah, for certain. For starters, you've seen it going in both the passing game as well as the running game in both games to start the year. Very high scoring as well. You've seen it from Helgeson, from Owens, and even a little bit of Primusberger as well. So it's good to just see that early, as you know, some teams can be off to a rocky start, maybe a little rusty coming off, but we have not seen that yet from the Vikings.
Yeah, Mount Horeb Barneveld, very balanced in their offensive attack. Defense been playing very well as well. We mentioned the shutout to McFarland to start the year. A young team in McFarland, so not much of a measure, but did take down defending state champion Monroe last week, 36-13, knowing that Monroe lost quite a bit. So I think 22 seniors in total they lost to graduation, but still a good effort for the Vikings, averaging 43 points per contest and 6.5 points on defense. They are getting it done on both sides of the ball. You mentioned the balance on the offense, Will. 481 yards passing through the air, 8 touchdowns, 240 yards per game, and rushing attack, no slouch either. 400 yards on the year, 4 touchdowns on the ground, and 200 yards per game. So they are racking up some yards and some touchdowns, both sides of the ball.
That's for certain.
It's been the quarterback play of Casey Helgeson, who's really led the charge here for the Vikings. A 76% completion percentage here to start the year. Last year he finished around 55%, so he's improved there. 29 of 38 for 445 yards, 7 touchdowns, and no interceptions yet for Casey Helgeson. Chris Keel leads the team in receptions with 11, 5 touchdowns of those 11 receptions for Chris Keel, 77 yards per contest. Landon Elstead, the outstanding senior, 7 receptions, 2 touchdowns for Elstead, averaging 18.7 yards per catch. Trent Owens, the stable in the backfield, the senior running back, 36 rushes for 256 yards. That's 128 yards per contest. 3 touchdowns as well for Trent Owens. So the playmakers are making plays for Mount Horeb Barneveld.
For certain, the guys you expected to make plays are making plays, and even you're seeing some people really shine. And Chris Keel, we saw him as possibly the wide receiver 2 coming into the season. He's really starting to take that wide receiver 1 role as you say he had 4 touchdowns?
5 touchdowns.
5 touchdowns on the year already through 2 games. Hoping to get some more in this contest tonight against the Norskies.
DeForest comes in 0-2 like we mentioned, but playing top-ranked Wanakee in week number 1. They have not scored or allowed any points in the first half this year, so an interesting stat. They did lead Wanakee 14-0 after 3 quarters in week number 1. Ended up losing 51-14. And kind of the same story against Menominee last weekend. Menominee scored 28 points in the 4th quarter to DeForest's 6. So an interesting dynamic there for DeForest. Just 10 points per contest and giving up 39.5 points per game. Stats a little skewed with the big outburst for Wanakee. So I think a pretty good defensive team here for DeForest. I'm wondering if offensively they still haven't quite found who they are yet. It looks like they're rotating 2 quarterbacks in, Max Mitchell, the senior, and sophomore quarterback Isaac Ziegler, both getting some playing time here in weeks 1 and 2. It is the Mount Horeb Barneveld Vikings versus the DeForest Norskies right here on Wisco Radio. We'll take a break and come back with more pregame at DeFo.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
And welcome back to DeForest High School, home of the Norskis, taking on the Mount Horeb Barneveld Vikings here tonight. Game number 3 for both of these programs. This starts conference play for both of these teams. Take a look at the starters. On offense for the Vikings up front, center Ben Spitzbarth, a 5'7", 205 junior. Left guard, Braylon Leahy, a 5'11", 285 senior. Left tackle is Dawson Leifried, a 6'6", 255, 258 senior. On the right side, right guard, Graben Volchev, a 6'2", 280 sophomore. And a right tackle, Matthew Mahoney, a 6'3", 260 junior. Wide receivers, they'll go Chris Keel, a 5'11", 185 junior, and Landon Elstead, a 6', 170 senior, with Gavin Rick playing the H-back, 6'2", 180 junior. In the backfield, Trent Owens, the 5'9", 195 senior, and the quarterback, Casey Helgeson, a 6'4", 210-pound senior, leading the charge for the Vikings. It will be the Vikings playing defense to start. They'll be kicking right to left here as we see it. It's a nice setting here, of course. One of the better facilities you will see in the area for sure. So the Vikings will see if they can keep DeForest off the board in this first half, has been the case here to start 2023. McGuire right-footed left side, and it's going to be picked up at the 5-yard line. Across the hashes, 15, 20, 25, 30. Outside the numbers, up around the 33-yard line. The kicker, McGuire, drops down Carter Morrison, and it will be first down and 10. DeForest at their own. If you want to do the stats there, Will.
Sure.
And they will mark the ball up at the 34-yard line. First possession here for the Norskis. Ball in the right hash for, it's going to be Mitchell, the starting quarterback, the sophomore, 6'3", 190. Pass left side in the flats, and going to be at the sticks, and eluding tacklers and taken down right at the sticks. No gain on the play. Nice job by Elstead and company on the left side. Looking for Nolan Powers on the left side. It's going to be no gain. Second down and 10. Opening drive of this game here tonight. They go 2 receivers to the right. And a tight end halfback combination, single back in the backfield with Mitchell. The back is Jalen Carter. Handoff, Carter up in the middle of the line, and he is stopped initially by Scogan and company. It was questionable if Scogan could go here tonight, and it's good to see him starting for this Mount Horeb defense. They gain about three yards on that. That play, third down and 7, up around the 37-yard line. Third down and long here for DeForest, opening drive of the night. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Mitchell. Gets the snap, back to pass. Steps up the pocket, throws middle, and it's incomplete. He had him, but couldn't bring it in. It could be a potential 3-and-out for Defoe. He's looking for Jackson Accordy, the 6'7", 230 junior. Pretty good stand there, Will, to start the game.
For certain, the Norskis tried both the passing game as well as the running game, and the Vikings really held up there. Good play by Scogan and company to stop Jalen Carter on the run.
Punter back at the 20-yard line. A nice punt. Chris Keel's going to fair catch it at the 30-yard line. So punting tonight for Defoe is number 89, Max Acker. Chris Keel sets up the Vikings offense at their own 30-yard line. A nice, impressive 3 and out for this Mount Horeb Barneveld defense. The Vikings averaging 43 points per game. A slow start against Monroe last week, but dominating the second quarter. They got playmakers all around the field. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right for Helgeson, the senior quarterback. Hands off to Trent Owens, left side. Owens has some blockers, puts his head down, up around the 35-yard line. Good initial surge there for the Vikings as 4 or 5 Norskis come on top of Owens, but not before he gets 6 yards on that carry. No surprise there, starting with Owens to get this game cranking. 36 rushes on the year, 256 yards, 128 yards per contest. 6-yard run on first down, 2nd down and 4 now for the Vikings. Handoff again, Owens, patient, right side, and modest gain on 2nd down, bringing up a 3rd down and 3, we'll call it. First drive of the night for Mount Horeb Barneveld. They forced a 3 and out for Defoe to start this game. 9:15 rolling here, first quarter. Vikings looking to convert their first 3rd down of the night. Lots of options here for Helgeson and company. Elstead and Primusberger near side as Chris Keel isolated to right side. Looked like a false start right side, and that's what the call is. Everybody saw it. Chris Keel get a little itchy over there. So replay 3rd down and 8. Back around the 32-yard line. Still manageable, but a little more difficult now. Third down and 8. Elstead near side, left side of Helgeson, 3 receivers. They'll go trips to the right for Helgeson. Single back is Owens. Helgeson gets a snap, surveys. He'll throw right side, looking for Ashelman and can't connect on that outside pass. Looking for the junior. Had separation, but a little deep, and earlier looked like maybe the wind was at their back, but I think the wind has kind of calmed down here. So a possible 3 and out upcoming for Mount Horeb. Lots of playmakers for this team, Will, isn't there?
For certain, and we know the Vikings love to take deep shots. Any chance they really get, couldn't connect there, as it looked like Ashman had a little bit of separation, but not much.
Helgeson throwing a 76% clip here. He's been connecting with his receivers. McGuire will punt his own 21-yard line. He rolls to his right and gets off a nice wobbler far side. I guess it's going to be a shorter punt than expected as it went out of bounds, and they're going to say up around and past at the 45-yard line. So a good starting field position for Defoe. 2 possessions, 2 punts for these 2 teams. Defoe has yet to score this football season in the first half, but they have not allowed any points in the first half either. So an interesting stat, giving up almost 40 points per game, all in the second half. Mitchell, here's Powers, end around, has a seam right side, good blockers, up around the 45-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down per not a possible touchdown saving tackle. They'll move the sticks with the end around to Powers. Defensive end got sucked in. And a first down for Defoe up around the 44-yard line. 11 yards on that carry. Moves the sticks. The first down of the night. 2 receivers. Mitchell gets it. Hands off to Carter. Up the middle and nothing there. Stoner. And Logan Shore in there. And they're going to say modest gain. No gain, I guess. Looked at their own stick there, Will. Second down and 10. Two receivers to the right, nobody to the left. Handoff Carter again up the middle, and McGuire's going to wrestle him down up around the 41, maybe the 40-yard line, and a third down and long upcoming. And what do you think here, Will? If they don't get it, possibly going for it here.
Yeah, pending anything bad such as a sack, you'll likely see them going for it. Kind of in no man's land.
Yeah, it's a tough spot here. We'll see what transpires here. Third down and 6 up around the Mount Horeb Barneveld 40-yard line. Mitchell sends the back in motion, left side, looking for the sideline in the sticks. He puts his head down, and he's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say right at the stick, it looks like, past the 35-yard line. That's been the most effective play for them, has been action around the quarterback to end around in that one. A pass into the flat. They're going to say fourth down and inches. They're not measuring it, so he gains 5 officially. Fourth down and 1. Up at the 34-yard line. They go pistol formation, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. The back is Carter. Quarterback keeper Mitchell, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to maybe say extra effort got him the first down. He was met initially and then stopped, it looked like. And they're going to give him the first down.
Solid extra effort there by Mitchell, the younger quarterback for the Norskies.
Well, needed about half a yard, and that's all he got. Second first down of this drive for DeForest. They're in business at the 34-yard line. A fresh set for them. First and 10 at the 34-yard line. 2 receivers again. They go 2 tight ends. The back is Carter. Mitchell back to pass. Has time. Flush now up in the pocket. He's taken down at the 41-yard line. Big old Austin Leifried taking the sack back at the 41. Losing 7. Good coverage downfield. That's technically a rush there, Will, if you're keeping track of those things.
Oh, yeah.
Second down and 17. Bunch formation. Mitchell will throw in the flat and couldn't connect with the tight end Tucker Grundle. Third down coming up. And there's a conference inside the soccer circle. Oh, I didn't see the flag. They're picking you up. We prefer that.
Brings up third and 17.
Third down and 17, and incomplete for Mitchell, looking for the tight end Grundle. 7 receptions on the year for the senior tight end, 6'3", 220. Got some big targets on this Norski side of things. Third and 17. See what transpires here. One receiver to the left. They'll go 3 receivers right side of Mitchell. Jalen Carter in the backfield. Mitchell back to pass. He's going to throw a right side and has his tight end again up around the 25-yard line. Norski's looking pretty efficient here to start this first half.
And they're going to give him the first down on the play. Very nice effort there by the Norskies in a third and a mile.
Third and 17. And they got 18 out of that.
Looked like McGuire was a step behind on the play.
This drive started at their own 45-yard line. First down and 10. Norski's knock on the door of the red zone at the 23-yard line. Man in motion is Powers left to right. Handoff. Carter up the middle. Carter And he's met by Pernot and company across the 20-yard line, but a decent run on first down. Big shout out to all of our watchers and listeners around the world. Really appreciate the support of Wisco Radio. Got a crew up north that are watching us, Morgan, Kelly, and Sean and company. Jody, I'm sure, as well. Know they're watching. And many others around the community and the world. Second down and 6, we'll call it. Handoff. Actually, pass up the middle. I thought they hand off to Carter. And it's going to be incomplete at the goal line.
What a play there by Tucker Shipman, as it looked like it was a short touchdown. Able to get a hand in there and knock the ball loose.
Another third and somewhat long here for Defo on this second drive for them. Vikings went 3 and out. A no-score ball game here in the first quarter, 4:22. Clock stopped with the incomplete pass. Split backfield. They'll send Grundle in motion. Handoff Carter. Right side. Carter's met at the line of scrimmage. That was DeMetz and company. Leahy there as well. So no gain. Fourth. Actually lost a yard. 4th and 7 at the 20. Not sure what their kicking game is, but they appear to be going for it. Typically that's the case in smaller division high school athletics. It will be a 4th and 7. Wide side to Mitchell's left side. 2 receivers his right, short side. Fake the handoff. Mitchell middle, and it's broken up. Great play by the Vikings defense. And that was Tyrese Hastings in there and converting the 4th down stop.
See what the Vikings offense can do, going 3 and out on their first drive. Looking to actually move the ball this time.
First down and 10, Vikings at their own 20-yard line. Man in motion, handoff to Owens. Owens is tackled down low, up around the 21-yard line. Couldn't get past the grasp of the initial defender. Yeah, don't be afraid if you're watching or listening around the world. Give us a shout out. You can text us if you know our numbers. I don't want to give my number out because, I mean, being hot demand. You know, tweet us, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, do all the things. We'll give you some shout outs. Maddie Anderson in the Horeb watching as well. Appreciate all the listeners and the watchers. Second down and 10, we'll call it. No gain at the 20-yard line. Primusberger, Owen Primusberger, and he is brought down from behind. Might have lost a yard. Really having a hard time getting Owen Primusberger going in this 2023 season. And going to lose about half a yard. Clock rolling here, 2:26. Well, this Norski defense is living up to the billing in the first half. They kept Wanakee off the board for 3 quarters. And they kept Menominee off the board for 3 quarters as well. Third down and 11. Back near the 19-yard line. Helgeson back to pass. Going to tuck and run. Helgeson's going to throw. Has Elstead across the 39-yard line. Coming across the field. And LJ, the senior, has a first down for the Vikings. Good blocking up front, Will, and a great job by Helgeson of feeling pressure and kind of leading his receiver open.
Officially a 20-yard completion on the play, and you're right, Brad. Very nice play by Helgeson. Felt the pressure, rolled out right, and delivered a strike to Elstead. Perfect place ball.
We'll say 21 yards on that completion. Now first down and 10, the first of the night for the Vikings at their own 40-yard line. Helgeson fakes the handoff. Right side, quarterback keeper getting up near the 47-yard line, and the senior quarterback.
AC Helgeson, the ball carrier.
a nice run on first down. Not afraid to do that. Casey this year, 21 rushes coming into tonight, 111 yards. 5.3 yards per carry. And he gets 7 on that one. 2nd down and 3 up around, I guess technically the 46-yard line. 2nd down and short, 4 long 3, however you want to call it. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Helgeson gets the snap, fakes right, comes back left. Elstead, bubble screen. Elstead across midfield, far side 45-40. Elstead, the 30. Elstead sideline 20, the 10, 5, and was he out of bounds? I think he was at the 10 or 11-yard line. That's just letting your playmakers make a play, and Elstead getting the Vikings in the red zone up near the 10-yard line. See where they officially mark it at the 11. 43 yards on that one. 1st down and 10. They can get a 1st down. Ball at the 11-yard line. 1:06 clock stopped. No score here in the 1st quarter. Chris Keel to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Ashelman and Owen Primusberger. Trent Owens in the backfield. Helgeson going to look to run. Left side, Helgeson, and he's taken down awkwardly back around the 12-yard line. And the senior gets up, and he's going to lose a yard.
2nd and 11.
2nd down and 11 at the 12-yard line. 43 seconds and counting. Possibly the last play of this 1st quarter. We'll see how things shake out. Clock rolling down to 28 seconds. Looks like they'll get a play off here. 2nd down, 11 from the 12-yard line. Wide side of Helgeson's right side. Helgeson looking near side for Owen Ashelman. Has him at the 7. Ashelman looking for the 5-yard line. And getting closer and closer to that 1st down and the goal line. That will be our final play of the 1st quarter. No score, but the Vikings on the march here at DeForest. We will take a break and come back for the 2nd quarter. The Vikings right here on Wisco Radio.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School Football Program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football Program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank.
Welcome back here to Wisco Radio. Vikings knocking on the door again, or for the first time, excuse me. The start of the 2nd quarter, and handoff to Owens. Owens takes a couple of Norskis into the end zone. Touchdown Vikings as they strike first in this game. First play of the 2nd quarter. And it looks like they're going to line up to go for the 2-point conversion. wing T formation for the Vikings. Handoff to Owens, and Owens walks into the end zone untouched for the 2-point conversion. Vikings 8-0 early in this first half.
Remaining in the first half. Mount Horeb Barneveld 8, DeForest 0.
$11:52 left here in this second quarter. A nice 8-play, 80-yard drive for the Vikings. A big part of that came on the throw to Elstead. Got them into scoring position, and it was Trent Owens from there, a 5-yard touchdown run, and then scoring a 2-point conversion. The Vikings go heavy in that formation, and pretty easy pickings for Owens to find the goal line once again. A nice way to respond after the Vikings were a bit on their heels. DeForest driving and got a nice stop, and then taking the ball the other direction. Nice to see the Vikings scoring quickly here, and this is what they did last week too, Will, right? They a little bit of a slow start, had some opportunities in the first quarter, but really dominated the second quarter, and kind of left no doubt from that point forward. And same thing here tonight. This is the first point that DeForest has allowed this year in the first half.
That's for certain, and like you were saying earlier pregame, DeForest a very good defensive team, especially in that first half, more specifically even in that first quarter. And the Vikings rather slow to start the game typically, but do end up putting up a touchdown in the second quarter. As a return here out past the 25, down officially to the 26-yard line. Derek Klein on the return for the Norskies.
Shout out to our Dodgeville listeners, Jeff Bourne and company. Listen in Dodgeville. Love all the people who tune in week in, week out. It's a special thing we have here in Mount Horeb and Wisco Radio.
Quick slant. Pass incomplete, broken up by Chris Keel. Very physical play on the ball to knock it loose.
Yeah, good break on the ball for Chris Keel. Again, coming over the middle. Had a couple opportunities to do that, but forcing a 2nd down and 10.
Mitchell in the pistol formation. Gonna give to Carter. Carter's gonna bounce it left, try to cut back inside. Gonna be tackled on the play by Tucker Shipman. Good open field tackle by him. Nonetheless, Carter is going to pick up around 7. 6 officially. Mitchell in the pistol. Gonna give to Carter. Carter tries to bounce left, but it's going to be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage around the 30-yard line. Joey DeMetz first to get there for the Vikings, followed up by a few more.
Looks like you lost a yard. Possible 3 and out here. Again for Defoe. 10:25 rolling here, second quarter, and 8-0. Mount Horeb Barneveld Vikings lead.
As you can see early, as good as DeForest defense has been, their offense has not been able to help them out at all, keeping them on the field for much longer than needed, and really not putting up much points. As a shorter punt, gonna be down to around the 45.
I think they were intentionally kicking away from Chris, and they're going to say just past midfield. Some more shout-outs coming in our Wisco Radio listener line. The Nessheim's up north, Abby and Brenna and Bailey listening in. Appreciate it.
We have a listener line?
What's that?
We have a listener line?
We do, yeah. It's hot. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Owens on the carry. Gonna get about 3 or 4 on the play.
Owens, the ball carrier, brought down by Easton Loveland.
Just 17 yards on a night for Trenton, but he's got a score and a 2-point conversion. And the Vikings totally happy with getting the ball near midfield, getting 3 yards on first down. 9:44 going in this first quarter. And the Vikings will get the ball to start the second half as well. This is why this team is so hard to defend, Will, is they've got playmakers on the edges, and of course the running game is dynamic as well.
Of course, everywhere you look, it's someone you know that can make plays anytime you need them to. As Helgeson drops back, he's going to look for Elstead, incomplete. On the coverage there was Carter Morrison for the Norskis.
Yeah, pretty good coverage there. I think it would have taken a perfect ball to fit that one in there. Tip your cap to the defense on that one.
And another 3rd and long for the Vikings. Officially 3rd and 7. And it'd be a real shame if they wasted this really good field position, getting the ball around midfield. See if they can convert here, though.
Yeah, I feel like if they get close, they might go for it on 4th down if unable to get it. They'll go 4 receivers, they'll try to get it.
Owens alone back. Helgeson drops back. He's looking deep for Elstead. Elstead makes the catch inside the 10, leaps over the defender to grab the ball.
There is a flag far side. And unfortunately, this one might be coming back. The beautiful throw and catch is going to be negated by a penalty. Helgeson had time. They brought the blitz. False start.
As a killer for the Vikings, as really big chunk play for the Vikings. Helgeson with a beautiful throw, and Elstead with an even better catch.
Yeah, DeForest was bringing extra bodies as well on the blitz. Vikings pick it up. Now a 3rd and 12.
Helgeson drops back. He's looking for Keel. And Keel makes a catch, and he's going to run all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Do it again, they say.
Wow. Throw it up there. Let your playmaker go get it. 53 yards to Chris Keel from Casey Helgeson. What an athletic, exceptional play from the junior.
Ball looked to be a little underthrown by Helgeson. But I guess when you have big-time playmakers like Keel, they can catch that ball. You just put it up there for him. Vikings looking to go for 2 again. Same formation as before. Wing T. Owens and Wilson in the back. Helgeson going to throw. Incomplete out the back of the end zone. Pass intended for Drew Primusberger. One of the multiple Primusbergers on the team for the Vikings.
9 minutes left here, first half of 14-0 Vikings lead. We will take a break here on Wisco Radio. Vikings looking good on the road. 9 minutes left here, second quarter. The Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. Vikings set to kick it off. Kick is away, fielded around the 15. Just find a cutback lane. Does. Gonna be tackled around the 33, maybe the 34. .852 left to go in the second quarter.
Return is out to the 34-yard line, and that's where the Norskies will begin.
34. DeForest had a 12-play drive that ended on a 4th and 7 at the 20. The Vikings taking that 8 plays, 80 yards the next possession to take the lead, and now they've extended it 14-0 here in this first half.
Grundle motions left, right. Mitchell drops back, looking for Grundle. Appear to be triple covered on the play, nonetheless overthrown.
Wisco Radio shout out to Helen Call watching her Vikings. Coach Ballback's grandmother. Go Vikings.
Kirchberg motions left, gonna give it to him. Makes one man miss. Tackled around the 43 by Brooks Bernat.
He'll take it out to the 43, brings up 3rd and 1.
Good play design there. Either Norskies, get the ball to one of your playmakers. Let him do the rest.
8:15 rolling here, first half.
And, keeper by Mitchell. Mitchell's trying to get the edge. Dives for it. I don't know if he got there.
I'm not sure either. We're going to credit him getting the ball too. Looks like right at the 44. Or maybe the 43.5. Good job of Zach McGuire on the pursuit backside.
It doesn't get any closer than that. 4th and inches here from the 43.5-yard line. Already down 14-0. Seems like a no-brainer to go. But the Norskies are going to want to think about it as they take a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout here as well. 8:04 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be back on Wisco Radio.
This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. 4th and inches for the Norskies. They're going to go heavy set here. 2 receivers out right. Pistol formation. Carter behind Mitchell. Quarterback power here. And I believe
Just
Mitchell
enough.
picked up the first. Doesn't get any closer than that as well. Barely got the first down there, but nonetheless a first down. Move the sticks. New set of downs.
Yeah, the run defense has been really good this year and anchored by senior Austin Leibfried and company, playing both ways here at times.
End around here. Hand off to Powers, and Powers gonna walk out of bounds around the 44, 43 and a half yard line in the Viking territory. First down, Norskies.
Fouled on the play from the Mount Horeb Barneveld 43-yard line.
32 yards on the night for Nolan Powers. A couple of end arounds for him.
Fakes the screen, looking deep. He's got a man. That's Powers. Powers is going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. Great play design there by the Norskies as that fake throw on the screen brought the safety down just enough to get Nolan Powers out past him for the pitch and catch touchdown.
Yeah, he was wide open, so miscommunication in the backfield for MHB. A one-score game now, 7:17 to go.
Kyle Ugaldi for the extra point. It is right down the middle.
7:17 remaining in the first half. Mount Horeb Barneveld 14. DeForest 7. With that drive, my time with my junior announcers bringing us good luck tonight.
6 plays, 66 yards for Defo on that scoring drive. The big 43-yard reception to Powers, making it a 14-7 contest here. Obviously somebody getting behind the MHB defense, so have to clean that up here upcoming.
Haven't seen that too often early in the year to this point. Still early though. More games you play, more likely that'll happen, but Vikings still lead nonetheless. 14-7, 7:17 left to go in the first half. Back deep to return is Primusburger as well as Owens, excuse me.
Listener from Coffeyville, Kansas, Luke Rains. Our first Kansas entry. Love it.
Squib kick. Owens able to corral it around the 5. Gonna take it up the right side. Make a few people miss. Get it up around the 26 and a half, 27 yard line. And that's where the Vikings will start on offense.
Return is out to the 27-yard line, and that's where Mount Horeb Barneveld will begin first and 10.
MHB will get the ball to start the second half. They lead 14-7, 7:11 to go until halftime. Vikings looking to go 3-0 early in this 2023 season. The Norskies have yet to win one, 0-2 coming into tonight.
Helgeson drops back. Had Elstead. A little bit of a weird throw there by Helgeson. Drops to the ground. A couple of yards in front of Elstead. Handoff to Owens. Takes it to about the 34-yard line. Pickup of 6 on the play, excuse me.
Gain of 7 on the play brings up 3rd and 3.
7, excuse me, 3rd and 3. Third and 3 for the Vikings. And the Norseys jumped offside.
Well, that's one way to get the first down. Keep this drive moving.
5-yard penalty will result.
Killer for the Norskies as they were looking to force a 3 and out on the Vikings. Potentially go down and score again. Tie this game up.
See if the Vikings can ground out another score here. Halfway through the second half, 6:30 rolling.
Trips receivers right. Handoff to Owens. Owens gets past a few people and he is off to the races. Owens, 20-10-5, touchdown Trenton Owens.
There's a flag on the far side.
Pending the flag, a 61-yard touchdown run.
Showing his speed, they're able to get away from 2 defenders chasing him. That's the second time that a big play's been brought back by penalty. Owens taking that one to the house. See where this the Vikings might get a first down out of it.
Holding.
The holding was up around the 38-yard line. And I think it's a spot foul in high school. So they will get the first down. Negates a big touchdown run, but still a first down for MHB at the Vikings, or the Norskies' 48-yard line.
Helgeson in the pistol. Owens behind him. Gives to Owens. Late read there. Decided to give it to Owens. Gonna lose a yard or so on the play. Oh, or maybe. No, he did get back to the line of scrimmage. Correct that.
Allegrandi on the stop. No gain in the play. 2nd and 10.
All right, our talk and text line is blowing up here. Want to thank Dan Peterson for joining us here tonight, a 1976 graduate living in Nevada City, California. Love it.
And timeout by the Vikings. A little bit of miscommunication on the play call. And we're going to take a quick break here. 5:19 left to go in the second quarter. We'll be back on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. 2nd down and 10 is what the Vikings are looking at. As it lines up, Primusberger and Owens in the backfield. Helgeson as well. Keel out to the right and Elstead to the left. Going to be a handoff to Primusberger. Actually an option, but Helgeson loses the ball. able to get on top of it. Going to stay with the Vikings. No gain, as it looked like Helgeson had a lane for a second.
Absolutely. Yep. Just thinking the same thing.
Seen that a couple times earlier in the year. Just Helgeson has not kept control of the ball, specifically on the handoffs on an option play. Able to get the ball back there, though. This is going to be a 3rd and long for the Vikings. Kind of in that area you'd think where they'd go for it, pending a huge loss.
See how many yards they get on 3rd down.
Trips receivers to the right. Helgeson drops back, looks right, looks deep. Primusberger.
Yep, that's a catch here near side. Only need 1 foot down in high school, and he got it.
Makes the catch.
26-yard line, 1st and 10, Mount Horeb Barneveld.
22 yards on that.
You see this year, Primusberger's taking more of a Tyler Buechner role from last year, being able to go out wide as well as being a running back.
4:22 left here. Opening half. Vikings on the march again. They get the ball to start the second half. Special shout out to our listeners up to Lakeside Lounge, Lake Camelot. Active here tonight. Holiday weekend.
Owens on the carry, makes a man miss in the hole. Gonna bounce it outside, take it all the way down to the 11. Picking up a 1st down.
Yeah, good patience.
Looked like it could have been stopped at the line of scrimmage. Managed to get a really good gain out of it and put the Vikings inside the red zone.
15 yards on that. Knocking on the door once again. 4:15, clock not an issue here in this half. Vikings trying to respond from the Norskies' most recent score.
Helgeson's going to give to Owens. Owens making a few more people miss. Going to take it down to the 1-yard line.
And might have 1st and goal.
They're going to give it to him.
10 more for Owens.
He's had a solid first half.
58 rushing yards on 11 carries. Pretty good. Casey doing a nice job of reading the defense and just at the last moment handing it off.
The line did a good job blocking for him, making it so Casey didn't have to make a split-second decision. As this 1st to go from the 1-I formation for the Vikings. Gonna give it to Owens. He is going to be stopped, swarmed by multiple Norskies. Derek Klein first in there, followed by Owen Vocek.
Yeah, Gavin Rick playing fullback there. He's usually their halfback. He actually got it through there pretty quickly, but then nice job by DeForest of closing the gap on Owens. Approaching 3 minutes here, first half.
Helgeson in the pistol. He's going to power to the right side. He's going to barrel his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Good patience there by Helgeson, waiting for the hole to open, finding it, and getting it scored. As that's going to put the Vikings up 20-7, pending the 2-point conversion.
3 possessions and 3 scores in the second quarter for MHB. The latest, a 1-yard touchdown run from Casey Helgeson. A nice drive that started at their own 27-yard line.
Helgeson going to give to Owens, and Owens is going to walk his way into the end zone. putting the Vikings up 22-7 here. 2:52 left to go in the second quarter.
With 2:52 remaining in the first half. Mount Horeb Barneveld 22, DeForest 7.
Little Vikings adding to their lead. Can never hurt.
73-yard scoring drive. So they go 80 yards, 53 yards, and 73 yards in consecutive possessions in the second quarter. And doing a lot of good things here tonight. Minus a broken play in the defense. It's been a very clean first half here for MHB. 2:52 to go here for DeForest, though. They've got some time. They were able to strike quickly on their last drive. All right, more listeners on our call and text line. Ed Lamers, listening from Kakana. And Ken McKenzie, streaming us from Stevens Point. We are coast to coast.
Zach McGuire to do the kicking. Parker Regala and Carter Morrison back deep for the Norskies.
Yeah, if you're a Vikings fan, you want to watch this team as much as you can this year. They are fun to watch. .252 to go here in this half.
McGuire to kick. Fielded around the 12-yard line. Gonna take it up to about the 36, 37 maybe.
Return is out to the 37-yard line.
I believe that was Kyle Hurt on the return.
First down.
Three receivers to the left. Pistol formation for Mitchell. Carter behind. Gonna fake the handoff. Quick throw out to Tucker Grundle. Gonna take it to about the 45. Second and 2 here. Clock still rolling. Just under 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Two receivers to the right. Carter behind Mitchell. Gonna give to Carter. Makes one man miss. Follows his blockers. Takes it up to into Vikings territory around the 44-yard line. First down, Norskies. Couple of nice plays to open the drive there for the Norskies.
Yeah, putting a bit of a threat together here late in this second quarter, 1:42 and rolling.
Hand off to Carter. He has a hole. Gets around the edge, and he is off to the races. Makes Shipman miss in the open field. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line. Timeout on the field.
And Zach McGuire a little slow getting up.
He's going to walk off the field here.
And they're going to say at the 12-yard line. So 22 yards on that. Run for Carter. Big plays for DeForest in this second quarter, trying to inch back in this 22-7 Vikings lead.
Not wasting any time here with not very much time left in this first half. Driving down the field in just a couple of plays. Gonna go nowhere there as he is speared by Primusberger. Drew Primusberger actually on the play. Loss of about a half a yard.
Pick your Primusberger. We'll go with Drew. You'll say no gain.
of one on the play brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 here, just under 50 seconds left to go. No sense of urgency yet from the Norskis. They're going to set up the screen, and into the end zone goes Tucker Grundle. Perfectly designed play. Flag on the play, though, as confusion by the Norskis, as this play appears might be coming back.
Yeah, well designed. We'll see what transpires here. I mean, we've had a couple called back, so wouldn't hurt our feelings if. And they're going to pick it up.
Touchdown is good. Tucker Grundle on the reception. He has been Mitchell's main target tonight. And really, him and Jalen Carter have been their only source of offense for the most part to this point. Main sources of offense, I should say. On for the extra point is Ugalde. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. Just like that, 14-22. Vikings still lead, but Norski's not going away just yet, as getting a late score here in this first half, keeping the game a one-score game. 34 seconds left to go. See what the Vikings want to do here. We know they like to take deep shots. See if they have something dialed up.
Another Mount Horeb alumni checking in, Sam Johnson. Checking in as well tonight. Good to have our alumni tuning in. Well, it's been an exciting second quarter, Will. Lots of scoring. Something DeFo has not done this year.
Back deep, Primusberger and Keel. Owen Primusberger, that is.
Our listener shout out to Judith Steinhauer watching our YouTube channel. Thank you, Judith.
Squibb and Owens, is going to field it. Make a man miss. Bring the ball up to about the 22, 23-yard line.
Yeah, just 27 seconds left here. We'll see if the Vikings go aggressive. They do get the ball to start the second half. But I wouldn't put it past them to try to strike here. See if they can get a big play.
Can't be too aggressive, though, to the point where you make a mistake. You are in your own territory. Two receivers out left, one out right. Helgeson in the pistol. Owens behind him as he's going to look left, roll left, and he's just going to take off, pick up about one on the play. Maybe seeing if someone was open, but I think mostly just trying to run out the clock.
Yeah, not afraid to take a shot there, but at the same point, getting the ball. Start the second half.
.18.5 left to go here in the first half. 2nd and 8 here. Helgeson drops back. He's looking deep. He's got Keel. And Keel with the catch. Flag is down. It'll be interesting to see what they call here. Looked like Keel had a little push. Don't know. Didn't seem like enough to get a flag, but.
Yeah, I think the early indication is it's going to be on Defoe. And Casey Helgeson just putting it up again for his playmaker, the junior, coming back and snagging that one.
8.8 seconds left in the first. And the Vikings in Norski territory here. Pending the penalty flag. Defensive pass interference. Penalties decline. 1st and 10 Vikings. Timeout here by the Vikings. And we're going to take a quick one here as well. 8 seconds left to go in the first half. We'll be back on Wisco Radio.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. 8 seconds left here, but Vikings in Norski territory. See what they do. Helgeson looks deep. Gonna throw it up. Keel is there. And Keel with the catch and the touchdown.
What a grab. Chris Keel goes up for it once again. Incredible play from senior to junior.
No flags. There was 2 Norskis back there.
42 yards, but the more impressive part was the catch from Keel. He is doing it here in this first half.
What a ball by Helgeson to get it there. Give his man a chance, and Keel does the rest.
222 yards in that first half for Helgeson.
Timeout to DeForest here. 0.4 seconds left. We'll keep it here.
Shout out coming in from the Fishes out in Charlotte, watching Charlie play some football this weekend. The 49ers. Another alumni checking in. Charlie Fish would be excited to watch Chris Keel play. Both dynamic players. Chris Keel showing up here tonight. Unofficially 128 yards receiving. And that was a big one. Responding to the Defoe touchdown again were the Vikings. I think just 4 plays on that scoring drive, too.
A little help from a penalty as well, but that penalty wasn't even necessary as Keel went up and made the catch. Or, yeah, Keel. And Owens runs it in for the 2-point conversion. 32-14 Vikings, 0.4 seconds left. Vikings probably just keep this kick low, hopefully run out the clock.
Yeah,
going to half.
We were not confident that they were just going to kneel the ball, and sure enough, they stay aggressive and putting the ball in their playmakers' hands and score with under a minute to go. Responding to the Norski score, 30 points in the second quarter for MHB.
Yeah, simply put, I mean, we know they have an explosive offense. We know they have playmakers, and specifically on that drive, Chris Keel with 2 huge catches. And the highlight was that touchdown, 42-yarder, Helgeson to Keel.
More listeners coming in from Stevens Point. The McKenzie's up in points. And the one who signs all of our checks, Adrian Bestel. Got to give her a special shout out. Is my check in the mail, Blaine? Is it in the mail? It's on the way. Now this is fun, regardless of the score, but being able to do this and cover our Vikings, pretty special. Jack and Will are going to be taking over the third quarter. I'm on a pitch count. So.
Only got so much in you.
That's right.
As we suspected, keep it low, and that is going to do it for the first half. Vikings up 30-14. Like you said, putting up 30 in that second quarter. Helgeson, 2 touchdown passes in the first half. 1 to Keel.
Two to Keel.
2 to Keel, excuse me.
Couple touchdown runs. That's a way to close things out here. Vikings get the ball to start the second half as well. They are showing they are a high-powered and efficient offense here tonight. We will take a break. This is halftime. The Vikings leading 30-14 over the host, DeForest Norskies.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School Football Program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football Program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor. This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School football program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld youth football program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor. This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented, looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, So contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School Football Program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football Program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio for second half action. Will and Miss Jack Goodwin here in the booth, and let's check out some halftime stats for both teams. What do you got, Jack?
Okay, for the DeForest Norskies, they have 17 rushes for 34 yards, having about 2 yards per run. And then for the passing game, they're 5 for 8 for 90 yards, 124 total yards on the DeForest Norski offense. On the other side of the ball, Mount Horeb's been dominating with 30 points in the first half, pretty much all in the second half, I'd say. 17 rushes for 67 yards, and then 8 for 10 passing for Helgeson, 222 yards in the air, and 289 yards of offense. Mount Horeb, really solid first half. Same as last week, though. Like, the first quarter was really quiet, and then they found the rhythm. Second quarter, they found it, and bam, 30 points on the board. Anything to add, Will?
For certain, almost fits perfectly, as the Norskis in their first 2 games have been very good defensively, especially in that first quarter, as well as kind of in that first half. And in the first quarter defensively, they did very well. But in the second quarter, really were just overpowered by this Viking offense, specifically Chris Keel, Trenton Owens, as well as Casey Helgeson passing. And we're going to take one more quick break here and get you back for second half kickoff here on Wisco Radio.
This Wisco Radio broadcast is sponsored by Samuelson Eye Care. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care to schedule an exam today. Kittleson Landscape. Call today for your free landscaping estimate. Mount Horeb Utilities, providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb. Mark Nortman and Associates, Mount Horeb's 5-star First Weber Realtor. Farmers Savings Bank, your Mount Horeb destination for home, farm, land, or business loans. Mount Horeb Chiropractic, state-of-the-art chiropractic services right here in Mount Horeb. And Norsk Golf Club, Mount Horeb's premier 9-hole golf course.
Welcome back here on Wisco Radio. Vikings set to receive as they look to add on to their lead, get a little bit more insurance. Already leading 30-14. Will and Miss Jack Goodwin here for the second half action from DeForest, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I figured that with just 34 seconds left, Mount Horeb got the ball. And Mount Horeb, with an amazing drive, got to the 42 on the first pass with Keel. Then another deep pass to Keel. Comes up over like 2 defenders, I believe. nothing else to say. He's just him.
Can't teach that. Pure athleticism there by Keel. Very key on that last drive and very key player to start the year as he has had a breakout season for the Vikings. After losing Ethan Tranel, graduated last year, seeing another receiver step up just makes it a lot easier for Helgeson having someone opposite Elstead to make some plays.
Yeah, exactly. Now we got Owens and Primusberger back to receive the kick. Mount Horeb leading 30-14, starting the second half. See if Mount Horeb can continue their offense on 4 straight touchdown drives.
Galdi to kick off for the Norskies. And we are underway in the second half. Over the head of Owens into the end zone. Vikings will start the drive at the 20, excuse me. Put a boot there by Galdi. Not every day you see a touchback in Division III high school football.
Now the Mount Horeb offense coming onto the field, see what they got in store here for the third quarter.
Helgeson in the pistol. Owens behind, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Gonna give to Owens. Owens patiently cuts back, cuts upfield, makes a few people miss, and he's gonna take the ball up to around the 40-yard line. Maybe a little past, as that's gonna be a very nice start to the second half. Picks up the first down and a little bit more. Actually, a lot of bit more. 21, gain of 21 officially. Helgeson, pistol, Owens behind. He's gonna hand off again to Owens. Gonna get a modest gain of about 4 on the play.
All right, the ball carrier brought down by Easton Loveland. Gain of 5 on the play brings up second and
Mount Horeb continues to move this ball downfield with ease. A little rough start in the first quarter, but since then it's just been go, go, go for Mount Horeb offense.
Wouldn't be surprised here if they drop back to pass after 3 straight runs to start the second half. We know for certain they are not afraid to do so. 2 receivers left, or right, 1 receiver left. Helgeson in the pistol. Gonna keep it. Get outside, gets to the sticks and a little bit more. Gonna pick up a first down on the play. Very nice read there by Helgeson on the option.
Really like the idea of Helgeson running the ball. He's done a really good job of it. They just need to keep doing it because with Owens on the ground doing a really good job and switching up with Helgeson, defense isn't always ready for it.
Two receivers right. Helgeson rolls right. Looks right. He's going to take off, though. Tries to make a man miss. Gets hit late out of bounds. No flags. Going to take it up to about near the first down marker. Officially a gain of 8. 2nd and 2.
Like the play there by Helgeson. Got plenty of time rolling out right to throw the ball, but as he saw no one was open and just took the safe carry there for 8 yards. Put a very manageable second down. Maybe take a deep shot.
Playbook is open. Gonna keep it on the ground though here with Owens. Pick up the first down. Smart play there. Got a good lead. Keep it on the ground. Move this ball, run this clock. Taken up to around the 32. 1st and 10.
Mount Horeb Barneveld.
Mount Horeb Barneveld driving. Three receivers left, one right. Owens in the backfield behind Helgeson. Helgeson's going to roll left. He's going to hit Primusberger. Primusberger's going to make a man miss, be tackled around the sticks. Gain of about 9.
Gain of 9 on the play, 2nd and 1.
Well-designed play there for Mount Horeb.
Not an easy throw to make there. Rolling to his left. Having to get it out in front of Primusberger, but Helgeson able to do so. Helgeson takes the snap, handoff. Owens going to barrel his way down to about the 14. Going to get the first down and some.
Really powerful run there for Owens. Looked like he was going to get stopped about 3 yards shorter, but push his way to gain that extra 3 yards, making it from the 14.
Just under 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Ball on the 19. Vikings lead 30-14 here. 1st and 10. Vikings in the red zone. Knocking on the door. Going to give to Owens. Tries to bounce it outside. Going to get a couple down to about the 12 or so.
With that, Owens will reach the 100-yard mark already. Not even halfway through this third quarter, and he's just bulldozing through this whole defense.
Looking to do some more damage.
Yeah, I would say you only have to run this ball, but with Helgeson already at 230 passing yards, I feel like you can't shy away from throwing the ball either.
Two receivers out left, one to the right. Helgeson in the pistol. Going to give to Owens. Tries to bounce it outside, and he will walk it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trenton Owens. I believe his second
touchdown on the day.
As that is going to increase the Vikings lead 36-14 here. What good vision by Owens. Awareness to get to the outside. And at that point, it was just a foot race, and he's not going to lose too many of those. Likely going to go for it as they line up to do so. Wing T formation. Wing T, I believe that's Wilson and Owens in the back. Gonna give to Owens, makes a man miss, but is going to be stopped just short. No good on the completion, on the 2-point conversion, excuse me.
2-point conversion comes up short. Our new score was 7:59 remaining in the third quarter. Mount Horeb Barneveld 36, DeForest 14.
That one was tough to call. I initially thought he was in, but the defense just came out of nowhere and finished off the defensive play. Norskies really need to get something going on offense. Get some stops on defense, force some fumbles. They want to stay in this game. They need a lot to happen and go their way.
$7:59 left to go in the third quarter. Vikings strike first in the second half. As set to kick off for the Vikings is McGuire.
Owens caps off the 77-yard drive for 8 plays. Mount Horeb efficiently moving this ball downfield with ease. See if the Norskies have an answer. They really could use something.
Back deep for the Norskies is Parker Regala as well as Carter Morrison. And the kick is away. Gonna go to Morrison. Morrison tries to get to the outside. He's gonna cut it back in. Making a couple people miss. Reaching the ball out.
Almost looked like he was gonna lose the ball there. Risky move there by the returner.
Nonetheless, brought out to about the 34-yard line.
From my angle, it looked like he had a lot of room to run on this side, but Mount Horeb did a really nice job closing that up quick and stop him at the 34. That's where the Norskies will start with 7:47 in this third quarter.
Really feels like a must-score drive for the Norskies. Opening up the second half with a touchdown. Field goal at least, but I've never been a team that really is looking for a field goal. Always want to go for 6.
Yeah, especially not high school teams.
Hand off to Carter. Tries to find a cutback lane. He's going to pick up a modest gain of about 7 on the play. Going to leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brought down by Talon Stoner. Gain of 7 on the play brings up 2nd and 3.
Compared to last week, I got to say, Mount Horeb's rush defense has gave the Norskies a little more compared to when they played the Cheesemakers. See if they're going to step up here in the second half.
Quarterback power. Mitchell going to pick up the first down, take it to about the 45. Good play design.
Gain of 5 on the play from the 46-yard line. First down.
Norskies go 1 receiver left, 1 right. Shotgun. Handoff. Reverse. Nolan Powers. Looked like he had a lane for a second, but that hole closed up pretty quick. Flag on the play. Officially a 6-yard gain pending the penalty flag. Looks like it's going to be a hold or a block in the back. Personal foul on the Vikings. My bad. Looked like, my mistake, looked like one of the officials was signaling a hold.
Not going to lie, I thought I saw a hold on the offense too. I just didn't say anything.
Hands to the face. Going to be a first down.
It's going to push the ball up 15 yards for the Norskies. Definitely not what MHB needed. It's got to hope you can hold them from here.
Mitchell in the pistol. Going to fake the sweep. Looking for the end zone. And the catch is made. Jackson Accardi on the catch. And the Norskies just do not want to go away. Keep fighting. Taking advantage of the penalty by the Vikings. Scoring on the very next play.
Yeah, that targeting really cost the Vikings, and now the Norskies have made it really good field position for them, and they capitalized there.
Mitchell put it on the money.
Yeah, I think a big cost of that for the Vikings was he had way too much time in the pocket for him to throw there. You leave that kind of time in the pocket, the QB's got time to settle himself and find the right pass, and that time he comes up big.
Rolls left, right, looks left. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, that's a good call. I think Pernod didn't look like he really tried to trip him, but I think he just tripped over himself, and that caused the offensive player to trip too.
A little too much contact. Did not get his head around either. It is a clear as day pass interference. And the Norskies are going to get a second chance at this from even closer. See what they can do.
Will be placed on the 1 yard line. They'll try a 2-point conversion again.
Heavy set here for the Norskies. Going to hand it off to Carter, and he is going to walk into the end zone.
Not even sure MHB got a body on him there.
No.
He just had the most open hole you could ask for.
22-36. Vikings still lead, but the Norskies keeping it close. One more score in this game. They're still in the game already, but one more score. The Vikings, they can't let up. They need to keep moving the ball, keep taking time off the clock, and costly penalties like on the last drive. You just can't have those.
Yeah, I was starting to think that MHB was just pulling away in this game, but Norskies, their last two drives, they scored both of them. See if the Norskies can stay in this game. Just a 1.5-minute drive there. See what Mount Horeb has to answer. Now 3 touchdown passes for the senior Max Mitchell. Doesn't happen very often where Helgeson gets more touchdown passes thrown to him. Or, excuse me, the other team throws more touchdown passes than he does.
For certain, Norski's keeping it interesting here as set the kick off. That's going to go back. Touchback yet again.
Really good boot there by the Norskies.
Galdi.
Looking like Ethan Tranel out here.
Injury on the field. I believe that's number 16, Easton Loveland. Grabbing at his leg. Possibly a cramp.
Yeah, hoping that's just a cramp. We don't want this to be too bad.
And he's up and walking off on his own power. Good sight to see. Fan of either team. 6:01 left here in the third quarter. Vikings lead 36-22. Get the ball on the 20. Hoping to get a little bit more of insurance. Score here. Put them up 3 scores.
6:01 left here in this third quarter.
Helgeson keeper. Tackle made by Owen Voick. Takes it up to about the 27-yard line. Going to be a 2nd and 3.
Really good strong run there by Helgeson.
Vikings taking their time.
No need to rush here when you got a 2-score lead. Just looking to hang on to this ball. Work their way down the field.
2 receivers to the left. Keel out right. Helgeson drops back to pass. He's looking deep. Elstead is there if he wants it. And Elstead makes the catch. And he is going to do more with it. Take it to the house.
What a play there by Helgeson and Elstead, both the seniors. What a connection. "68-yard touchdown pass
Injury timeout here.
to Elstead. Looks like we got another Norski down.
A 73-yard touchdown pass by Casey Helgeson to Landon Elstead. The Vikings lining up to go for 2 as they strike quickly.
Make it a 3-score game. Just like that.
No good.
No good. Looked like he had that one too. They call him short. And within just 2.5 minutes, there's already been 3 touchdowns. I've lost track already.
Something like that.
There's been like 4 touchdowns this quarter already. Mount Horeb and Norski's both putting up lots of points. I believe it's 3 touchdowns. Mount Horeb had a solid 5-minute drive to start off the third quarter. Then Norski's answer right back, and Mount Horeb answers right back from them.
Vikings started out really hot. Took the Norskis about, I'd say, a good quarter and a half to get going. And once they did, they got out as well. But Vikings got hot a little earlier and have the lead. 20-point lead here, 42-22, 5:08 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think the Norski could stay in this game potentially if they could get their defense to step up. Their offense has started to step up now, putting just 8 points here in this third quarter so far, but only 7 minutes in. Norski's offense is going to need something here, and got to hope the defense can hold if they want to stay in this game.
Kind of funny how that works. Norskis have been known for their defense early on in this season, especially early on in games. But as soon as their offense finally gets going, their defense is struggling. And which is still 5:08 left in the third, they have allowed 42 points by the visiting Mount Horeb Barneveld Vikings.
Yeah, I got to say, it's not easy to stop the Mount Horeb Barneveld offense.
McGuire to kick, fielded by Regala. And Regala takes it out past the 25 to about the 30, officially the 29. 5:02 left to go.
Return to the 29-yard line, and that's where the Norskies will begin. First down.
See what this Norski offense has in store for us.
Two receivers left, heavy set formation. Gonna be a handoff to Carter. Carter tries to get the outside, but is going to be wrestled down.
I think they're going to call unnecessary roughness there. Did bring him down a little unnecessary, and the ref throws his flag immediately. See what they're going to call. Really good play there by MHB, though. Just bring him down a little easier, and still would have had a 2 or 3 yard loss instead of 15 additional yards on the play. Looks like they just pick up the flag. Yep, just pick up the flag.
Figured it, yeah, it looked like a hard tackle from up here, but didn't see any face mask get grabbed. At least from up here, we are a little bit farther away than the officials, but didn't look like anything too serious. Mitchell goes out wide dangerous throw there. Pass intended for Grundle, who's been his main target to this point. Elstead had a chance to jump that route, but nonetheless breaks up the pass.
Yeah, it looks like, I think he would have had him. Elstead was supposed to be covering a different man, but reads the play beautifully and almost gets the interception.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 here for the Norskis. Bunch formation to the left. One receiver out right. Fakes the handoff, does Mitchell. He looks to Grundle, and Grundle's going to pick up the first down, throws right to the sticks. Grundle has been their main target all night. Big 6'3", 220 tight end.
Reception made at the 40-yard line. First down.
Norski's offense continues to move down the field. 4:27 left here in this 3rd quarter.
Swing pass. Kirchberg on the reception. Gets a solid gain on first down.
Call it about 2nd and 5.
5 yards on the play, brings up 2nd and 5.
Hand off to Carter. He's going to be swarmed. Zach McGuire with the tackle for loss there.
Looked like MHB knew exactly what was coming there, and they're right there to stop it.
Second half especially, they have not been able to get the running game going, especially on those inside zone plays.
Yeah, just on 4 carries in the second half, they have only 9 yards.
Fakes the swing pass. Mitchell makes a man miss, and he is going to pick up the first down. Tackle made by Landon Elstead, but not before Mitchell was able to squeak across the first down line as well as midfield.
Good play there by the Norskis. Mitchell's barely had the opportunity to run this game, but when he has, he hasn't done a bad job, and there he shows it and picks up the first down. Mount Horeb definitely was not expecting that play right there.
Shotgun formation for Mitchell. Grundle motions over, looks right. He's going to take the throw underneath to Grundle. Grundle runs a man over, and is going to pick up a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, it looked like MHP had that player right out, and then not sure who it was that he just went right through, but
I think that was Carson Escalona. The play. Not an easy man to bring down at 6'3", 220.
yeah, that's for sure.
I wouldn't want to try it. Hits, completed pass to Anthony Glenn on the slant. Good enough for a first down.
And Norski's continuing to move this ball downfield.
Pistol formation, 2 receivers out left. Shovel pass to Grundle. Good enough for a first down.
Great job there by Keel, able to get off his block. Otherwise, it probably would have resulted in a touchdown. And Tucker Grundle just continues to eat up this defense. Going down this field with ease.
Mitchell, quarterback power. Finds a hole. Takes the ball up to about the 15. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3. From about the MHB 15. 47 seconds and counting left in this third quarter. Powers on end around.
MHB looked like they were there for that one. Only resulting in a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 2.
Ten seconds left in the quarter, and the Norskies are going to line up. 2, 1.
Looks like they just got it off.
Carter is going to pick up the first down.
And that will take us to the end of the quarter. After 3 from D&B Community Bank Stadium.
That's going to wrap it up for this third quarter. Mount Horeb 42, Norskies 22. Be right back here on Wisco Radio.
Hey sports fans, be sure to cheer on your local sports team just like Kittleson Landscape has for over 25 years. Like many of you, Craig and his team have students and athletes in the Mount Horeb schools, and they are dedicated to their success and the overall success of the athletic programs. Need a place to go and unwind after the big game? Kittleson Landscape specializes in outdoor fire pits, patios, and much more. To get your free estimate today, call 608-437-8845. Hope you enjoy the game, brought to you by Kittleson Landscape. Go Vikings!
Are you in need of chiropractic services? Dr. Joe Ryan at Mount Horeb Chiropractic will provide the finest chiropractic care to each and every patient. Dr. Ryan uses advanced spinal correction and chiropractic adjustments utilizing state-of-the-art techniques. Dr. Ryan has years of training, expertise, and experience in helping patients get relief from their back pain, neck pain, and other related conditions. Located at 1840 Business Highway 18151 next to Pizza Hut, or call 608-437-0099 to set up an appointment today.
Welcome back to Wisco Radio. It's going to be at Norski ball at the 10-yard line. Be 1st and goal. Mitchell line back in the pistol. Powers motioning over, trying to hit number 11, Glean, on the slant. Throws it a little under him, incomplete.
Yeah, DeForest has some size on the edges. As you mentioned, Glenn, they're 6'4", 200. And they have a 6'7" target out there as well, and McCarty.
Yeah, it looks like they have the big height advantage over the MHB DBs. They just got to throw it up to them and just hope they catch one of them at this point with a down 20 points here. Mitchell running it in, and he's going to get about 2 there.
Gain of 2 on the play will bring up 3rd and goal from the 8.
Three receivers left, 1 receiver right. Mitchell lined up in the pistol. And timeout, Mount Horeb. And I think we'll take a quick timeout here. I'll be right back on Wisco Radio.
Mount Horeb Utilities is a locally owned, not-for-profit utility dedicated to the community it serves. Providing safe, reliable energy to customers in Mount Horeb, our hometown team is customer-focused and service-oriented. looking out for the community's best interests. At Mount Horeb Utilities, we are committed to keeping Mount Horeb a great place to live, work, and play. For more information on how Mount Horeb Utilities energizes our community, visit MountHorebUtilities.com.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season.
Back at it on Wisco Radio. Mitchell looking left. Finds the big receiver, and it's poked out of his hands. Incomplete. That was Jackson Accordi on almost the catch, the 6-7. I telling you, Brad, earlier that they just got to lob it up to him, and hopefully they catch it, but MHB pokes that one away.
Yeah, great job late of stripping that ball. Looked like it was going to be a touchdown reception, but a 4th down coming up. A big moment in this 4th quarter. A lot of time left here. Vikings holding on to that 3-score lead.
Norskies really need to put something on the board here. Looking around, Mitchell, incomplete. Good there, good play there by, I believe, Tucker Shipman. Almost could have picked that one off. Instead, just knocks it down, and it's gonna be MHB ball. Put the ball a little behind him, and
yeah, Shipman dropped in coverage and just very well defended. Like you said, probably could have intercepted it, but a big moment here in this 4th quarter. As we mentioned, the Vikings offensively have been rolling and getting a stop inside the 10-yard line, leading 42-22. A lot of time left here, but that was a big moment for Defo to try to crawl within 2 scores as we have a Norski down. And hate to speculate, but the way they're stretching them out looks like maybe some cramps.
we'll take a quick break. I'll be right back on Wisco Radio.
Located in the heart of beautiful Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, Norsk Golf Club boasts a tough but fair 9 holes that will be challenging and fun for golfers of all ages. Norsk Golf Club is dedicated to serving our community by creating a family-friendly destination for golf, outdoor recreation, and entertainment in every season while preserving the irreplaceable green space in the center of Mount Horeb. Don't forget about our bar and grill, bowling lanes, and to stop by and watch the Wisco Radio broadcasts. To book a tee time, visit us online at norskgolfclub.com or call 608-437-3399. That's 608-437-3399.
Back here on Wisco Radio, Owens finds a hole, and he'll take it up to the 21, gain a 13 there from Mount Horeb.
Trenton over 100 yards, extending that number here. His 20th carry of the night.
Yeah, really big workhorse out of the backfield tonight. Might as well keep using it if he's up over 100 yards now here, just early in this 4th quarter.
125 yards.
Really good running here from Owens tonight. Really just good all-around offense here. Owens again on the run, stumbles a bit there. Looks like he'll make it about to the 24, I believe. I'll call it the 25.
Yeah, no surprise here. Vikings electing to keep things on the ground with this 20-point lead. Approaching 10.5 to go here, 4th quarter. And it's going to be, looks like Owen Primusberger in the backfield to start. They put Trenton Owens in the slot. Change pace.
Helgeson up the middle. Still on his feet, and he'll get the first down and a little more. I think he'll get about 10 there on the run. Good run there by Helgeson. Thought they were going to start giving Primusberger some runs. Instead, QB keeps it. And good play there by MHB.
Just reading the defense there, I think it was probably an option either way. And Casey's done a nice job of decision making here tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Doing a really good job passing the ball. Up over almost 250 yards now, I believe. Yeah, almost 300. Owens running left, past the 40, 45 to the 50, breaks a few tackles. Get down at the 40, and there's a flag down back at the 40.
This one's coming back.
Really good solid run there from Owens. Gonna end up being called back.
Austin Leibfried smothered a defensive back. Couldn't even see him. Not the worst thing sometimes when you get a penalty like that, first down, you replay the down. It's a spot foul, so you don't lose the full 10 yards.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Sometimes you just want to get the really big hit for the block and then just get a little too happy with it and ends up resulting in a flag.
So they lose about 6 yards in total. Replay first down, though.
First and 17.
Helgeson gives it to Primusberger, got some room right. Gets around one defender. He'll gain about 10 there. No, about 8, 9 there. Looked like it was almost a late hit, too. Primusberger got knocked out of bounds. Seems to be okay.
Yeah, we'll give him 10.
Second and 7.
Been using Primusberger more in the receiving side of things this year.
Yeah, almost taking like the Tyler Beekner role from last year.
Mm-hmm.
Owen started to take the carries a lot more last year, and Beekner did a really good job in those screen passes and just passes out wide. Helgeson got time to pass, looks deep for Keel. Oh, and he just overshoots him a little out of bounds. I believe that's the first pass he's missed at Keel all night. That's going to result in 3rd and 7.
Good protection again. I think it goes maybe understated at times how good the offensive line has been here to start 2023. But when you have those passes downfield, you need time to throw it. And there has not been any pressure on Casey tonight throwing those deep balls.
Yeah, that's for sure. Might as well keep looking for those deep balls when Keel's just been catching them all night long. Surprised they're not just running at this point in the game, though. Just 50-50. Almost want to just keep throwing because it's been going so good. Helgeson throwing again. Looking left for Elstad. He'll catch it. Gain about 14. First and 10 for Mount Horeb Barneveld at the Norski's 49. Reaching enemy territory. 8:45 left here in this fourth quarter. Mount Horeb just keep moving down this field with ease. And a foul start on the MHB O-line.
Both Elstad and Keel over 100 yards receiving here tonight. Some big plays going to their top playmakers. And again, Jack, not the worst thing in the world. You want to play clean football, but they're going to roll the clock, replay first down. You only lose 5 yards.
Yeah. What it means, you just get to rack up more yards on offense. Can't complain about that.
Doesn't hurt. Another big gainer there.
8-yard gain there for Owens.
Unofficially, 136 yards on the ground tonight for Trenton Owens on 22 carries. He's been a big part of their success here tonight, leading 42-22 with 8:18 to go here, fourth quarter. Explosive the Vikings have been in quarters 2, 3, and 4.
Helgeson gets the option, gets it out right to Owens, and the Norskies sniff that play out. Lose about 2 there. It's going to make it 3rd and long.
Clock continues to run here. We're under 8 minutes. Vikings are more than capable of converting this.
Showed it time and time again tonight. Helgeson dropping back, got time to pass, and he gets leveled by the defense. It's going to make it 4th and manageable. That was Owens on the catch there.
Yeah, that's a big collision when Owens goes down like that.
Yeah, he's a big guy. Not very often he gets taken out like that. Called about 4th and 5 from the Norski 44.
And looking like they're going for it, which I think is the right call. 7 minutes rolling up by 20.
Yeah, might as well just keep the clock rolling.
Convert here would be huge.
And there will be a timeout here by MHB. I think we'll take a quick timeout here. I'll be right back on Wisco Radio.
Doctors Steve Samuelson and Lauren Taw are your local eye care professionals. Samuelson Eye Care provides the highest quality optometric care for both adults and children in a friendly, comfortable, and professional environment. Clear vision starts with healthy eyes, so contact Samuelson Eye Care at 437-3377. That's 437-3377 to schedule an exam today. You'll be glad you did.
The Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is an organization focused on assisting in the development of youth football players and raising funds for the Mount Horeb Barneveld Football program. The mission of the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club is to work cooperatively with the Mount Horeb and Barneveld school districts to support the efforts of the Mount Horeb Barneveld High School Football Program and the Mount Horeb Barneveld Youth Football Program. To learn more about the Mount Horeb Barneveld Gridiron Club or to find out ways to support the program, head to mhb-football.com. That's mhb-football.com.
Back here on Wisco Radio, MHB 4th and 5 on the Norski 44. Helgeson going left, looking for the pass. Finds Elstead. He'll pick up the first down. Make his way about to the 32. Gain of 12 there. Really good block there by Lightfried.
Yep.
Got to give credit to him, doing really good O-line overall. Gave Helgeson plenty of time to find those deep balls. There he gets time to scramble left. No pressure in his face.
Good play
Able to
design
find
too,
Elstead.
rolling away from the pressure.
Yeah, and I like the comeback route, just able to pick up the first down and keep the clock rolling. Helgeson gives it to Owens. He'll work his way about to the 26. Gain of about 6.
Rush number 24. 137 yards. 5:43 rolling, 4th quarter. That first down was a big one. Keeps the clock running. Long drive here for the Vikings. Start at their own 8-yard line after a defensive stop on 4th down.
MHB 3 receivers right. Owens in the backfield. Helgeson scrambling right. Looks for Elstead in the end zone. It's picked off. Take it out of the end zone. Work his way about to the 15. Fell backwards a little bit. Believe it or not, that's Helgeson's first interception this season.
Yeah, I'm guessing if you would ask him, he'd want that one back.
Yeah.
Underthrown a little bit. Probably forced it a little bit. But like you said, the first one of the year, can't fault him for looking for one of his main playmakers. But the point in the game, it's second down.
Yeah. Looked initially that Elstad had it right in his hands, but ended up in the defender's hands. Not sure why the defender didn't just kneel that one down and take the 20 yards out of it. Instead, it'll be Norski ball from about the 15. Mitchell's got time to throw, scrambles out of pressure, and just tosses it away as he has people in his face.
4:53 to go. It's a 3-score game, so obviously a big moment for DeForest, but they've got a long ways to go, even just to get one score here.
Yeah, I think if MHB would have scored in that last drive, it definitely would have put it out of reach. Almost call it out of reach by now, just 5 minutes left, and
they did a nice
3-score
job
game.
of getting rid of the clock, too, on that long drive.
Carrying right is Nolan Powers. He'll get about 4 there.
Clock runs here, 4:28, so Vikings keep him in bounds. We'll take that.
Mitchell back. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Grendel going right. Flag on the play. Mitchell's got time to throw. Finds the big tight end, Cordy.
Yeah, nice one-handed grab, pulled it in, but there was a flag early on. A lot of times that's illegal motion or legal shift.
Yeah. I believe it was enough for a first down. Instead, it's...
I'm a basketball coach, so that's a traveling call.
Foul start, traveling, all the same thing. It's the same sign, so it counts either way. It's going to replay third down.
4:04 to go. Yeah, negates a pretty nifty play out of Cordy. Just a junior, 6'7", 230. He's made some plays here tonight.
Yeah. Three receivers left, 1 right. Mitchell's got time to pass. Looking for Glenn. It looks like he had the catch. Another flag on the play.
Yeah, when the Vikings lost their helmet. So this might be, see if they get in for maybe illegal hands to face, holding on DeForest. Half the distance to goal upcoming.
Make it a very long third down. Keeps pushing them backwards.
So ball was originally at the 13-yard line, half the distance, so around the 6.
It's going to be 3rd and 17 from their own 8. Excuse me, from the 12. Never mind, I'm just blind. It's from the 7.
Yeah, you won't find a better facility around than what they've done here at DeForest. They were kind of the pioneers of this sort of setup with the turf field.
Yeah, definitely a really nice booth up here, too.
A lot of renovations here. Timeout on the field, a 42-22 lead. I think we'll take a break as well. 3:55 to go, Vikings on Wisco Radio.
Farmers Savings Bank is proud of their community banking tradition. Farmers Savings Bank is committed to providing a high level of customer service and products to enhance the well-being of the communities they serve. Whether it is for a home, farm, land, or business loan, Farmers Savings Bank has money to lend. Be sure to call your local Mount Horeb Farmers Savings Bank today at 437-2265. Farmers Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you have a home in the Mount Horeb area that you want to sell? Well, we have a solution for you. First Weber of Mount Horeb is your hometown realtor and is committed to finding you the perfect home. In town or in the country, Mark Nortman and his team will help you find the property of your dreams. Do you or a friend have a home or property that you need listed? Well, call us. We have motivated buyers for these properties. For the exposure and experience you need, call Mark Nortman at 575-3393 or visit them online today at firstweber.com. First Weber of Mount Horeb, your hometown realtor.
Back here on Wisco Radio, Mitchell looking left. On the receiver's screen, Grendel breaks a few tackles. Definitely not enough for a first down. And they'll just bring the punt team on, it looks like.
Good to see Grundle back after he was dinged up on their last drive. He's had a big night for them. 72 receiving yards on 7 receptions. 3:22 rolling here, and DeForest is maybe punting their game away.
Good fair catch there by Keel, and they'll take possession about the 44 of the Norski side. MHB will get another chance on offense. Gotta imagine Helgeson having a little mad that he threw that interception. Had really good pass ratings for the first 2 games. That's gonna mess it up a little, not by much though, since he's already got 3 passing touchdowns this game as well. Mount Horeb offense will take the field.
3 minutes ago here, leading by 20. I feel like we're going to see a lot of Trent Owens.
And that indeed, he'll gain about 1 there.
Yeah, Defo really just loading the box, trying to prevent a big run. 25th carry of the night.
Owens just continues to be the workhorse.
Yeah, you get in the 25 range in high school, and that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
231. The other thing I like is Helgeson, the senior, knows the back official. When he starts chopping, then he's going to snap the ball using all the time. There's the official, and there's the snap.
Owens got some room, got the first down, breaks a few tackles. A little past the 20. At the 20. Gain about 23 there. 1st and 10 here for Mount Horeb at the Norski 20.
$165 yards.
Kind of thought we'd see Primusberger getting a few carries now, but might as well give Owen those yards as he's worked his way up over 150 now almost.
Under 2 minutes ago here.
Helgeson on the keeper. Makes his way through one defender and gets bulldozed by the other. Derek Clean on the stop. Gain of about 4 there. 2nd and 6 at the Norski 16.
$1:20 left here. It's going to be 3-0 Vikings as Defo drops to 0-3 on the year. First conference win for the Vikings. Sauk Prairie up next. DeForest travels to Portage next week.
Helgeson gives it to Owens. Still on his feet. Gain of about 4 there. 3rd and 2.
And it's going to be our final play.
Official timeout.
think.
42-22, an impressive showing here on the road for MHB.
Yeah, always tough to go on the road and win, but
Best formation in football right here.
yeah. And MHB will win it. MHB finishes with 42. Norskies at 22. Kind of looked for a second that Norskies were going to get a shot at it in the second half. Ended up only scoring 8 points, but all around, I'd say pretty good game.
Yeah, DeForest gave them a battle. They scored more than they've been able to do in the first 2 games, and obviously that stop on 4th down around the 8-yard line is really what turned things and probably solidified the victory for the Vikings. They go on a long drive. They don't score on that, but really eat up some clock and ball control in this 4th quarter, and look pretty impressive here tonight against this is a talented DeForest team who's going to go 0-3 on the year. You've got a loss by Wanakee in there, but this team's going to win some ball games for sure, and a good one here tonight for MHB, 42-22. Like we said, next week it's going to be a home game versus the Sauk Prairie Eagles. We'll have coverage back here on Wisco Radio. DeForest falls to 0-3 here tonight, and they travel to Portage looking for their first win in 2023. Want to thank Will Imbus and Jack Goodwin here tonight, doing a great job as always. Blaine Bessel getting us on the air. We want to thank all of our watchers and listeners here tonight. It's been great interacting with you and seeing where everyone is watching Vikings football across the country and likely across the world. 42-22 winners here in DeForest. MHB moves to 3-0 and a good start to this 2023 season. Want to thank you all for listening here tonight. It's been a pleasure from DeForest High School.